What's
The
up,
legend.
everybody? Yes, it's Sid and Millie back with another Manchester United game day video.
Yes, yes. We just finished watching Manchester United versus Brighton. It was a 3-0 victory to close out the Premier League this season. Yeah, just really fantastic. Just so secured. And of course, the big news, the big man of the moment, Bruno
Yes.
Fernandes comes through. He now stands alone as the most assists in a single
Amazing.
season in Premier League history.
Yes, I mean,
Wow.
and I just really, honestly, go Bruno. How
Yeah.
far ahead could he be?
Yeah,
Given,
yeah. Well,
we'll see
yeah,
next season. He could
yeah.
even break it again.
100%. Yeah, it's really exciting because there's so much potential for next season. And I
Yes.
think that is just the highlight of Michael Carrick's time in charge. I mean, from, the first 10 minutes of the match, whatever, a little bit slow, a little bit stagnant, but it doesn't matter, right? Because this Manchester United team is composed. They understand that they will at times receive pressure from teams and they don't panic. They just
Mm-hmm.
maintain the plot. They
Facts.
maintain the system and once again, it prevails. 3-0 victory, comfortable throughout the match.
Yeah.
Brighton created zero big chances against United.
Yeah.
It speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. So,
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, well, who are some of, well, should we start first half, second half, or do you want to go
we
into
can
just
just
some of
nah,
your
let's
top
just yeah,
top
let's just
players?
yeah, I think it was really great to see Patrick Dorgu get a start, and
Mm-hmm.
then he also scored the goal and assisted Bruno's goal, scored Bruno's 21st assist goal. So
Yeah, crazy.
really big day for Patrick Dorgu, really big comeback for him. And I think yeah, he's showing that he'll probably be an important player for us next season. So really good for him. I also have to give a massive shout out to Mason Mount. I mean, fantastic. I mean,
Yeah.
really, really impressive to see Mason Mount putting on a display of form like that, partnering really well with Kobe Mainu in the midfield, and really, I don't know, Mason Mount really put in his hat in the ringer for
Mm,
midfield next year because I do think having a player like that at our disposal could really bolster the team and help the team in major competition. So yeah, Mason Mount was fantastic. Really, really
definitely.
good from him. Yeah, to continue, I guess, pretty normal for Kobe Mainu. It's like weird, like you just expect him to be Kobe Mainu.
Yeah.
And I guess like this performance is just another Kobe Mainu. He does what he is expected to do and more. He
Mm-hmm.
wins tackles. He's a box to box midfielder. He's unbelievable with the ball at his feet. I mean, the trickery in the box that almost led to a couple of
I
opportunities.
know. He's so good.
The guy
Yeah.
is ahead of his time. That's all I can say.
Truly.
So I mean, Kobe Mainu just being Kobe.
Keep
That's
doing
that's
what
all,
you doing. Yep.
that's what he does. And I'm trying to think. Martinez, Maguire, just fantastic. I mean, once again, that partnership is kind of undefeated. I
Yeah.
mean, they're just so solid, so secure at
So
the
strong
back.
in the
I
back.
think
Yeah.
England is making a massive mistake not including Maguire on the World Cup
Mm-hmm.
squad.
I'm shocked
Um,
at that,
I
actually.
know.
I'm
Yeah, he's
genuinely
been in
shocked at
fantastic
that.
form. And I mean, at the end of the day, you want a defender like that. Someone who thrives under pressure, is great in the air, but also a threat going forward. I mean,
Yes.
Maguire brings all of that to the table. So maybe Thomas Tuchel knows something that we don't, but we for sure trust in Maguire. And he was
Definitely.
another standout today. And Martinez, their partnership is fantastic.
It really
So
is.
fantastic. So,
Yeah, I know. I mean, Maguire tried to score, almost scored.
yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah,
I'm,
facts.
you know,
He was
shocked. He's
way up there,
really a
but
man of many talents.
yeah, for real. So that was really great to see. I'm trying to think standouts. Who else? Who else? I think that was probably all of my major standouts.
Yeah,
I think
valid.
Lamens also secure. Lamens has honestly probably been the signing of the season. I mean, just
Wow.
just more great saves, more security from the back. He gives the
Mm-hmm.
entire team confidence. I personally am not a huge fan of the goal kick situation that we're working on right
No,
now.
no,
I
no.
think it's very high risk, and I think better teams will probably, take advantage of
We've
that.
seen them. We've seen it happen.
Yeah.
It just
So
feels
so my suggestion, yeah,
insane.
my suggestion, Carrick, Lamens, back four. Let's work on a different, some other strategies to play out of our goal kicks, because currently it's high risk and little reward.
Yeah.
Especially if we're ending up pinging the ball anyway, but we're pinging it half the distance.
Right. In panic states.
Yeah.
And
So
then you're just...
so that'd be my only complaint. My only complaint is the way we're playing out of the back, specifically off of goal kicks. Otherwise, the football is great. Yeah. I mean, and it really just speaks volumes to the change in our system, but also in the season, right? I mean, Michael Carrick has changed our lives
so much. Like, genuinely took it from being, I don't know, just like went immediately.
Yeah,
up,
massive.
Like 20 notches.
Massive difference. Yeah. Massive difference. Like the comfortability from the manager, understanding the club. We saw Shea Lacey get minutes today. We saw T. Fletcher get minutes today. And again, like bringing through the academy, it's just something that you gotta understand the club to get. And Michael Carrick having Shea Lacey be the first person off the bench, it just shows he gets it. He just gets the morals of the clubs. He really leaned into the youth courage success. And guess what? When he brought on the young players, the team brought them in. Yes. And the team continued. We didn't give up goals. Nothing crazy happened, right? Like that is trust. That is having the courage to trust in the youth, and that will lead to success. And that's the reality of it. So I think like most Manchester United fans, we're just itching for next season. I mean, next season, I think not only the squad, but Carrick is hungry for success.
Definitely.
And I think right off the bat, it's safe to assume we will be challenging for the Premier League title. And it's been a while since we've been able to kind of predict that and kind of like say that without, feeling weird about
Being
it. But
oh, should I be saying that? Yeah.
Right. But it doesn't seem crazy right now. It seems like a very realistic possibility with the football that Manchester United is playing. I mean, Brian Mbeumo's goal today, that was arguably the best football that's been put together in the Premier League this season.
That goal was crazy.
Unbelievable.
We had to watch it like 3 times.
Yeah.
We were like, did that just happen?
Unbelievable. I mean, every breakdown of the play was fantastic. The timing from Mount's 1-2 with Ahmad picking out, and it started even before that in the build-up. Just brilliant. I mean, that sort of football is unstoppable, and that is what Manchester United is already doing without having a full season with Carrick,
right.
Without having a preseason with Carrick, without having more players injected into the squad. So the possibilities are truly endless.
Yeah, truly. And I just feel like we see so many times with managers coming in mid-season and everything kind of just like falls apart for the team.
Look at Chelsea.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, look at Manchester United last season.
Yeah.
Like
garbage.
You see, you see it happen, and this was just like the complete opposite.
Yeah, and it's time. It's been time. I think like former players have always done well by Manchester United. Carrick did really well the first time he took the helm. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer killed it when he was the manager, had us very close within range, and if it wasn't for Man City's cheating, he would have won 2 Premier League titles.
Wow.
So if you really deep the core values of the club, our ex-players have gotten it. They get it. They understand what it takes. They understand the level you have to bring. And I think today you really saw that, because today was a day where United knew they were going to get a job done. They knew they had to get the job done, and they knew that Brighton had more to play for than them. Brighton was playing for an opportunity to get into the Champions League.
Wow.
They really wanted to win this game, and United still were patient and composed and played them off the pitch.
Yeah.
And that is the difference. No desperation tactics like we used to see with the gym coach. None of that stuff. It is just good football, just consistent football, in the confidence to continue to play the way that they are meant to play and that the coach has instructed them to play, and it works out.
Yeah.
And that shows a new level to this Manchester United machine and team. It shows that they not only trust in the manager, but they trust in the directions they've been given. You see what I'm saying? No more of the days of us seeing our best attacking player picking up the ball off our back four. No, get him close to the goal. And that is what we're seeing. And this is what happens when we do that.
Yes.
Bruno gets goals and assists when he's closer to the goal.
Yep.
Period. And it's successful.
It is. Yeah.
And it's going to continue to be successful. I mean, in the first season, I think we'll probably do like a whole season recap episode, to kind of talks about our highs and lows of the season. But I think seeing where some players have come in the time that Carrick has taken over, it's just fantastic. So I think given more time, the success is coming.
Yeah, absolutely.
The glory days are
we're
coming.
Gonna see it. We are gonna see it in 100%. Real time. You'll be hearing us talking all about it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, did you have like a favorite goal from the match or a favorite moment?
Favorite goal? I mean, the one, Brian's goal, Dorgu's goal, and then what was the other goal?
The last goal was the... Oh man, I'm trying to think. The last goal, what happened? That was Bruno's goal. So that was the one where Dorgu got played in behind. He took the kind of weird spin touch, and then he laid it off, and Bruno just came through and smacked it. First time.
That was
an interesting assist.
Goal, but it was a goal.
Well, the goal was nice.
Pretty.
Yeah,
the assist was not. Very
the assist was whatever. It was dodgy, but it worked out. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah, that was the third one. And I think, the Brian and Membo goal was just fantastic.
So good.
The football that led into that led to the goal, led to the tap, and they literally passed the ball into the net. That goal is a highlight reel for sure.
100%.
I think, of course, kind of exactly like what you said, like Dorgu's goal is massively important because that was the goal that put Bruno as the standalone Premier League assist holder. So that goal obviously holds like massive weight and implications as well due 100%. To what it brought. And what were you gonna say?
Oh, well, I was gonna say I feel like it also, like, having broken that record, obviously he's gonna try and break it again next season.
100%. And he'll have a better opportunity to.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm just saying, like, it'll also free him up a little bit to focus on scoring more too.
True.
He has been very, like,
assist driven.
Very much so.
I feel like as soon as it was like within reach, but I guess, like, with that being said, it is a fact now, undisputable, that Bruno Fernandes is a Premier League legend. Literally. So at Manchester United, the fact that we have a Premier League legend currently playing for our squad, currently improving our squad, currently contributing to our squad, it's just amazing. And like it's really unbelievable and really cool to be able to witness that and witness like a legend in the making. As Bruno Fernandes, as he claims more of these records and next season potentially goes and gets his first Premier League title. I think, he's just cementing himself not only into the history of the club, but into the history of the Premier League as a whole. And honestly into like football legend status. So it's just amazing seeing Bruno stay so committed to his craft and his goals, like, and not let the legend status impact the way he plays at all. That's just like really cool to see and highlights his professionalism. And I think that's why the team is so close.
Absolutely. Because nobody really like is that, like, I don't know, selfish, arrogant like, player. Everyone wants everyone to succeed
100%.
So that the team can succeed.
100%. Yeah, and I think like with Carrick, like that, those values have been more instilled into the group. We're not seeing like not that we haven't seen necessarily individual moments of brilliance since Carrick took over. It's just we've been less reliant on them. So it's like we'll see an individual moment of brilliance, but we're not going to win or lose a game because of that.
Right.
It's like we're already comfortably in a lead, comfortably winning a game, and then we're getting those individual moments of brilliance. Like it's just a different everything since Carrick's taken over.
Truly, it feels less desperate. It feels 100%. Less like you were saying before, we were more so reliant on those individual moments of brilliance where you'd be like, this play isn't going very well, and then someone shoots and scores, and you're like, great, we got a goal.
Facts.
But that was horrible, everything that led up to it. But now I feel like it's a lot more of like, we're seeing the run of play, we're seeing like the build up, and then that is ultimately leading to a goal. So that is really like nice to be able to watch 100%. And be excited about the football they're playing too.
Definitely. And it's like, Carrick brings his style of play, it brings both, right? Like we're not only dangerous on the counterattack, but we're also dangerous when we have the ball generally. Teams are afraid when United has the ball because not only can they break you down on the pass, but they can also like run behind you, get in behind you, get on the wings, get the crosses in, and of course you have to be worried about Bruno Fernandes at all times. So it's a very threatening team, and that's why I think like the potential for serious titles is there. And it's really now just locking in on this transfer window, seeing what moves are made in this transfer window to really shore up the team for next year, because that's really going to be the biggest difference between this season and next season. It's just going to be the quantity of games that they play.
Right, it's going to be way different because it'll be Premier League, obviously.
Yeah,
Champions League.
Yeah.
And Europe?
Champions League is
the same thing as Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and because the Champions League structure has changed, this will be Man United's first time playing with the new structure. So it's essentially like a league now.
Got it.
Yeah, you have to, do well in the Champions League, like league stages.
Okay.
Then you'll get to the group stages, and so there's going to be a lot of games, and not only a lot of games, but United is going to be playing a lot of good teams. So because of like that element, those games are going to be very strenuous. So that's why it's so important to have key players that we can bring off the bench or bring in for those sorts of games.
This is going to be intense.
Yeah, very much so.
Double
it's nice.
The amount of videos.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll literally have next season, if all goes according to plan, United could play upwards of like 70 games. Probably probably a max of 70 games if all goes well, because this season they only played 40. So a very big difference, a lot of games. But again, that just like puts a lot of emphasis on this transfer window, continuing to develop certain players like Lacey, the Fletchers, because again, players like that are going to be integral in United's success next season.
Yeah.
Because we're going to need those subs in the Premier League. We're going to need people who can come off the bench and change the game. We're going to need people who can, be a superstar in moments.
Yeah, and you need a manager who's going to trust that they're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah. So, man, it's so good that Michael Carrick has a job. Long overdue. It's amazing. He's going to kill it. I'm so excited for next season. That's really all.
Yeah.
That's really all. So, United got all 3 points on closing day of the Premier League. Love to see it. Such a comfortable, well-fought, well-deserved victory. They were the best team from the first whistle to the last.
Yeah.
And that's just what you expect when you watch Manchester United. True. Attacking football, organized defense, and just composure all over the field. And that starts with the coach. So shout out to Carrick. Shout out to the lads. Bruno Fernandes, legendary status. Most Premier League assists in a single season in history.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. We witnessed it. So if you made it this far, those were our thoughts on Manchester United's 3-0 win over Brighton on closing day of the Premier League.
Yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time. Next season.
Yeah.
Peace.
Well, bye.